back, everyone. Yes, it's been nice and cool, but you know those 100-plus temperatures are going to be here before we know it. So now is the time to get ready. Here with one of the easiest and least expensive ways to protect our homes is James Bunch from IntelliFilm. It's good to see you, James. Thanks for joining us.
You as well. Thank you for having me back.
Absolutely. You know, it's funny you brought this up because everyone's like, oh, it's so cold. I mean, yeah, it's going to be 100 and something. Before you know it, the house is going to be hot. The electric bills are going to go through the roof. But there's something we should be thinking about doing right now before the intense heat comes. And tell us about how IntelliFilm works.
Well, IntelliFilm is the name of our company. We are with 3M's Renewable Energy Division. 3M, one of the largest companies in the world, the innovator of Post-it notes and Scotch tape, household brands like that. Their newest innovation is called multi-layer optical film. And basically what that means is they have invented an invisible window film we can apply to your home or business that eliminates the heat from coming through the glass.
Now,
well, you remember back to the last time I was here, I gave you a demonstration, and whoever we come out to and do a in-home energy analysis, we always bring a lamp with us so you can feel the difference, because a very wise man once said, to hear is to doubt, to see is to be deceived, but to feel is to believe.
Yeah, I remember.
So to feel is to really understand how this works.
Yeah, I remember putting my hand underneath there, and you can really feel that heat that came through with the other windows, but when we put your window there, you couldn't feel anything. But what's interesting is that IntelliFilm, but there's no like tinting like you would think of in your car windows.
Correct. Well, we can add darkness to that to give you privacy, but the technology that protects you from the sun's rays, from infrared heat, that technology is invisible. So it doesn't have to be dark. And a lot of people, you know, your architect designed your home with windows in place to give it ambient lighting. Oftentimes you don't want to darken those. Solar screens inhibit your view, darken the light that comes through. This is the best solution, in my opinion, to reducing energy bills. Like you said in the introduction, can reduce your energy bills up to 30%.
Wow.
And it's very, very easy to apply and install. Your house does not become a construction zone.
Yeah, I like that part too. We were talking about low E windows. They were kind of the buzz thing last year with all the rebates and so forth, but that keeps cold air out, right?
Low E windows are designed for the majority of the American population, which live in cold weather climates, where you can save a lot more money on your energy bills by retaining heat inside the home during the winter. Well, it works conversely here in the desert, where you can save a lot more money cutting down on your air conditioning in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
So a low E coating on windows, it's great for the Northeast, but it's not real great for the desert. And also the incentive to replace your windows has kind of gone away here in 2011 because the tremendous tax incentives that existed, you know, a few weeks back no longer exist.
Are gone.
Right.
So
it's a lot more expensive. This is much less expensive. Thank you.
Which is very important. And you have a special offer. So if you're thinking about doing this and having your windows, so if you're like me and you want that beautiful bright light coming in, there's no tinting or color if you don't want it. They're clear, so it'll look just like your regular.
It looks just like your regular window, except for now it carries a sun protection factor of over 1,000, which besides making you a lot more comfortable, and the air balancing, meaning you're not going to have hot spots in your home. It's going to be a much more consistent temperature. But with that 1,000 sun protection factor, it's going to protect your furnishings, carpet, hardwood floors, furniture, etc., from cracking, drying, fading, things like that.
Yeah, that's important too. You ever notice right by your window, you can see your hardwood is starting to fade, or your furniture. It's amazing the difference in color if it's near the window.
I just had a pool table put in my house, and the installation guys said half their day is spent replacing felt and bumpers that are faded and cracked from sun damage.
Sure, makes sense. All right, tell us about the special offer. So if you want to go ahead and get this in before the heat comes.
All right, so Channel 3, the first 30 callers, and we have representatives that are experts in this standing by right now. For the first 30 callers, we are going to come out and install it for you free of charge. Not totally free of charge, the installation's free. But that saves you quite a bit of money. Now, this is already the quickest return on investment for any type of energy savings product I've found, so it just gets faster saving money on the installation. But it's only for the first 30 folks, so call right now.
Will you do an energy analysis, too, for the home?
Yeah, basically, after that heat lamp demonstration, we're going to identify pretty much how much money you're bleeding through your windows, depending on how much exposure you have to the south and west, which take the most sun.
Sure.
And we'll show you how inexpensive it is to fix that. But a good rule of thumb on how much this helps is for every 100 square feet of multi-layer optical film you apply to your home, it's like adding 1 ton of passive air conditioning.
Huh, very interesting. Thank you, James.
Thank you.
Start on it now. Don't wait till those high bills come in and you're like, oh, we got to do something. Do it now. So if you want more information, of course, on IntelliFilm, it's very easy. Go to IntelliFilmAZ.com, or you can always call the number you see right there on your screen.